You know, there's going to be a certain expectation for learning of skills, and that might be one. I mean, you could just claw grip too. That's another option. A lot of people claw grip, or like Ryu uses 2 index fingers. Lots of different ways. Is 8-bit dough really considered bad? No, floppy disk, it also sucks. I have one right over here. I used it for 3 months. Trust me, it's bad. Yeah, I think it's just personal preference though when it comes down to it. Compared to a nice, well done Super Famicom controller though, no, an 8-bit does. Just not hot. Now that being said, all Famicom controllers are 30 fucking years old at this point, so you know, finding one might not be as easy. All Super Famicom controllers. Yeah. I think there's worse gamepads than 8-bit does, but I like Power A, all those Power A things, those are super garbage. The ones you see at like Target for Nintendo Switch, like the $25 wired pads, oh, they're so bad. Everything about those is really bad. Yeah. But they look really cool. Yeah, I think Super Famicom controller, if it had like, if it was a little bit more ergonomic, would probably be one of the best ever made. What about Mad Cats? Isn't that what 8-bit dough used to be? That was Subtle Shade. Do I have any idea what my best sum of segments is? No, I mean, it'd be one shot everything, so. Not gonna happen. Wow. What controller do I recommend for Mario Maker 2? It depends. If you use a joystick, I think the Pro Controller is definitely the way to go. If you use a D-pad, I like the Pokken Controller. There's also a new Pro Controller from Hori that's pretty good. But the one thing I don't like about it is like the triggers are shaped a little awkwardly. For me, you might like it. You know what I mean? Not the old Hori Pro Controller. They have another one that's got like individual D-pad buttons that I don't like that much. Yeah. SNS, well, you can't use an SNES mini controller on a Super Nintendo, so that's unhelpful. I've also, I mean, I couldn't tell you about an SNES mini controller, about how good it is. But either way, it still wouldn't really apply to this situation. I haven't used the SNES Switch controllers now, so I don't know anything about those either. I love controllers. I buy a lot of them, but there's just some I haven't. I gotta be honest, like the last 2 months, or probably like 6 weeks, I've just kind of not bought anything or checked out anything. Oh, there we go. What about the new 8-bit dough? The 8-bit dough S Plus? It sucks. Sucks, it sucks, it sucks, it sucks, it sucks. It's just so subtly bad. It's so subtly bad that you will convince yourself it's good. I think here's the end of the day. Whatever works for you works. You know what I mean? But if you're asking my opinion, I don't think 8-bit dough is great. Yes. You're talking specifically about playing Kaizo games and hacks and Mario Maker and like high level stuff. I would stay away from that particular set of controllers. If you're playing like, you know, Blue Frame Roger Rabbit on the NES, you just need something that works. I'd say go for it. 8-bit dough or your shitty controller, Laser Belch? Gun to my head. A new 8-bit dough or your that old ass shit Famicom controller that you were using? Don't you have a new controller now though? I would take a new 8-bit dough over that old ass Super Famicom controller Laser Belch used for the longest time, yes. Yeah, 100%. Dude, that thing's such that was, I'm not gonna lie, I have never held a more broken down piece of electronics than the controller Laser Belch was using for a long time. Yeah. Yeah, my controller has like, it's just yellow like on the sides. It's just gross. that has like a certain layer of like, yeah, my best recommend. What I think for USB Super Nintendo, get a USB adapter for a Super Nintendo controller or a Super Famicom controller. You know what I mean? And the same thing for NES games or N64 games. That is my suggestion, personally. Yeah, they're only like $8, $10 too. Corinna, thank you so much. Advent, thank you so much. Vlad, thank you for the host again. You're dope at Splunky. What does minus 15 mean? That means I save 15 seconds from that posted run, which isn't my PB. It's just what we've been kind of racing against since I've come back to the game. The iBuffalo is okay, but the iBuffalo has a lot of problems with like duck jumping. That's where the iBuffalo really struggles, is like the diagonals, you know? But otherwise, I actually do like the iBuffalo. Yeah, I might get a lunky run or two in today. Joystick for Mario Maker? Well, like, you say that, but the best 3 Mario Maker players I know all use joystick. Yeah. The Beast uses a joystick. I think the joystick is actually super helpful, specifically for New Super Mario Brothers 2. Yeah. Why did I do that jump? Why do I kill the hammer brother? So he doesn't throw an extra hammer and hit me with it. Also, I'm right there. You know, I might as well kill him. Why not? A dead enemy is not going to hurt me. You know what I mean? Like something bad goes happen and I miss the pipe. You know what I mean? And then the thing comes back around and I get hit with an errant hammer. I don't want that. I list out some tech that makes the stick easier. Well, like the back and forth is easier. I think ground pound stalls are also easier to the joystick, in my opinion. But just the fact that New Super Mario Brothers, okay, so the physics engine of Mario Maker 1 specifically is based off of New Super Mario Brothers Wii U. Mario Maker 2 tweaks that a bit, but both of those games are made to play with joysticks. The whole New Super Mario Brothers series is made to play with joysticks. So it's natural that there's going to be some things that happen with the joystick in mind. Yeah. She liked the Survivor? Dude, I honestly, I think that Survivor, like, I think the Survivor stuff, like, my wife made one of her girlfriends who doesn't like video games at all watch it, but loves Survivor, and she was obsessed. I can't wait to watch it. I don't get to watch it till I'm eliminated, so. I'm having so much fun in Animal Crossing Survivor. Deal or No Deal was amazing. Animal Crossing Survivor was amazing. I've been having just a ton of fun. Oh, the twist was great last night. Yeah, I mean, I honestly, I wasn't expecting that. I thought we were going to all vote as just, I thought we were just going to merge at Tribal, which would have been a big disadvantage for me in DGR, but now we've got a week to kind of mingle. You know? Which is good for me. Spoilers? It'll be all right. Fiend, you know what? You know what else? Like last night, I feel like Fiend like went full props last night. Like her, like that was her, like her hosting from week 1 to last night was just like supremely off the chain. She was so good. Yeah, she was so good last night. So good. I'm so proud of her. It's such a cool thing. Like we could do this over and over again. I would do it a million times. Moody Cow, thank you so much for 5 months. Oh yeah, she stepped her game up, took it to the next level. I'm just super proud of her, and like really I'm just really impressed with the whole thing. You know, like, and what's even funnier about it too to me is just the fact that she's still like, you know, playing Animal Crossing alongside with it at the same time. You know what I mean? Like she's moving in fucking villagers and shit, you know? Yeah. Would I still vote Tater off? Well, I have immunity next week, so I really don't feel like... I feel good about my game so far. But if you were asking, did I second guess the decision a few times? Absolutely. How can you not second guess that decision? I think every week it's going to be a tough decision about who we vote off. Dave's the most trustworthy? Is he though? Am I the most trustworthy? Will I be appearing on Botchamania more? Hopefully I can, you know, get fucked up in some wrestling moves and make it happen. No. Absolutely not. What? Why? I've been loyal to Dave. How is he more trustworthy if me and DGR have been in an alliance? And I've been loyal to him and he's been loyal to me. How is he more trustworthy than me? Because I was also in an alliance with Tater. In my defense, I was in an alliance with everyone on... I was in a red team alliance. We were in a red team alliance. Doesn't DGR not wait at the flag in verse mode? He doesn't? I don't know, guys. I mean, he doesn't even wait at the flag at first mode. Like, can we really trust this man? Do we really know him? No, I'm joking. I do trust him. No! No! Wow, man. Shouldn't have said anything bad about him. Dude, I haven't stolen a flag in first mode in a long time. Symbolic betrayal from at the hands of DGR. Yeah. DGR's probably got a side deal with, oh hey, it's David and Jakku and Space Cat already. I don't think he's got a side deal. Not good. Better. I didn't, okay. Okay, here's my thing. Did I screw over Tater in Survivor? Kind of. Did I think she was gonna, but I only did it because I was convinced she was gonna screw over me. But and that's the thing, like I was in a position where no matter what, I had to screw over, I either had to screw over DGR or I had to screw over Tater. If neither one of them were gonna screw over me, then I was gonna screw over one of the other, right? You know what I mean? And she did, she made it seem like she was voting for me. Right? Fire Tyrant, thank you for the Twitch Prime. That's how Survivor works. It hasn't come out yet. Go watch it. Yeah, only one person can win. Listen, I didn't come to the island to make friends. I came to the island to win 1,000,000 bells. Oh, I almost just went through the... Oh, I almost screwed up. What's the most brutal Kaizo block for me? I don't know. Be tough to say. Yo, what's going on, Superbad? How bad do you hate Dram 2 100% yet? You can blame Eldad for that run, honestly. I found like 2 strats in that entire fucking run. The rest were found by Eldad. And just to show you how funny that is, like he found and he was like, "No, I'm not running this shit." You're like 100% a lot better than 8%? Ah, you son of a bitch, dude. You son of a bitch. Stop knocking me down, Ben. Dram World's all I have. The legacy of never having to run that game again is how I feed my family. Those colors are killing your eyes? Yeah, I always suggest sunglasses for this one. I never thought anyone would try Dram 100 again, honestly, just because it's so annoying. Dude, Justice Portrait's ridiculous, yeah. Yeah, I totally would love a Dram 3, 100%. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I would love to get to run... You know, Dram 1 and Dram 2 are the only 2 solo runs at GDQ I've ever done, and I would love to get to run Dram 3 at GDQ, but I understand it would be harder at this point, you know? Yeah, but I mean, just because, you know, I feel like it would be really special to me to get to run a 3rd one. Have Panga up there, you know, Panga, like, so, you know, he's so inspirational and so influential on just, like, me becoming a streamer at all, like, as far as, like, you know, for people actually watching me. That it would definitely mean a lot to me, personally, but... Oh, shit, he just said soon. Yeah, I'd have to ask the community to not... Yeah, guys, please don't beat my time until after GDQ submissions.
Split smile.
Nothing matters but the last split. God. Damn it. Well, not soon, but soon. You know, that's acceptable. 3, 8, 2, boom. Oh, dude, Laser, I had a stupid pace last week. I had one that was just, oh my god, up until the flight level, it was, I think I had 2 deaths up until the flight level, and they were both like beginning of level, you know, bullshit, meaningless deaths. None of that end of the level killer ones. But yeah, since then though, I've literally not put anything together. Is this deathless so far? No. I don't know if I appreciated music in games until, like, really fully appreciated the soundtracks to games until Kaizo Romhack started doing custom soundtracks. I know that sounds really silly, but then I like realized like how much the music can really affect like the tension levels. Yeah, I know that sounds kind of weird, but I don't know. Like I guess I just didn't appreciate it. Yeah. I do play I grew up playing a lot of RPGs, Julius, and it's kind of weird. I didn't stop liking RPGs until I got busy. Like, it was sometime right around college where I stopped playing a lot of RPGs. I just didn't. I'm not huge into waifu RPGs. I like RPGs. I don't want this Poo hates RPG rumor to keep going. Fallout 2 is literally one of my top 5 games of all time. And it is a turn-based RPG. It's just a very Western RPG. Where you can take on multiple wives and then sell them to the black market. That's not why I like it. I'm just saying that's how deep the role-playing gets in that game. Yeah, Fallout 2 is just really good in that aspect. No! I like Skyrim, but my problem with Skyrim is there's a lot of like the world is stacked with a ton of caves that all look the same. You played Fallout 2 for 30 minutes, you cannot wrap your head around the controls. I'll say like Fallout 2 starts off in like the slowest, worst way. That's like the one thing Fallout 2 has going against it. Like, I almost suggest playing like the first hour of Fallout 1 and then bailing and playing Fallout 2. Fallout 1, though, has a much better beginning. Yeah. If I ever liked a JRPG, I mean, I like Final Fantasy VI. Love Final Fantasy VI. Chrono Trigger count as a JRPG? How? I don't know if I've ever liked a game where, outside of Sonic, where someone's eyes are excessively big. I know Chrono Trigger's an RPG, but is it a JRPG? Does that count? Parasite Eve count? I don't know. I mean, yeah, there was like a few, there was like this one JRPG slash dungeon crawler that I really liked on Dreamcast. Where it had randomly generated dungeons, but it was like otherwise a pretty traditional RPG. I can't remember the name of it. On Dreamcast, yeah. Zelda doesn't count. Zelda's an action RPG hybrid. I'd say Zelda's more action than RPG. I mean, Zelda's my favorite series of all time, though, so if we're counting that as a JRPG, then, like... Dark Souls, yeah. Dark Souls is a JRPG, right? Zelda 2, I'd call Zelda 2 an action RPG. But yeah, I don't think like, I think that the rest of them are probably just action games. It's like, I don't think you ever are really role-playing as Link, you know what I mean? I feel like Link is the protagonist, you know, and you're not really, your actions don't necessarily have that big of an effect on the world. I played years and years of EverQuest. I mean, that's got to count for something, right? No, that's an MMO, not an RPG, but yo, I motherfucking roleplayed in that. You met your wife on EverQuest? That's adorable. I had a couple people in my guild that got married in game, then got married in real life. Yeah. I don't think, see, that's what's weird is I don't think Link is generic at all. I don't think there's really anything generic about Link. I think he has a very distinct look, sound, even though he doesn't talk. Yeah. I can't think of the Dreamcast game. I can't think of what it's called and it's going to bother me. Damn. Evolution? Might have been Evolution. Rage. Kid with a backpack with a fist. I don't know about that. I don't know if that's it. Maybe. I don't know. It's gonna bother me now. Why don't I have dancing emotes enabled? What are you talking about? Those are cheer motes. And they're definitely enabled. Gosh. Better Twitch TV emotes? No, come on. Oh my god. Maybe it is Time Stalkers. Oh, damn. I had that. That was good, though. I loved the VMU, man. I know the VMU was like a piece of shit, honestly, but like I loved the VMU. It had like an hour battery life outside the controller. Eventually their portable batteries would just fucking die, you know. Split? I did split, Cabbage Cruncher. Next time you yell at me, make sure it's for something that I didn't already do. Just be nice. You're so used to me not splitting? Fair. Ice skip. What's going on, tech? Oh, man. How does sticky fly work? You just press left? Yes, so if you look, like, Mario's got like a full animation he does, and all you're basically doing is just interrupting that animation along a... See how he's got that animation? You just basically interrupt the up part of the animation. Mr. Caro, thank you so much. Cameron Gravy, thank you for 6 months. You're a fine, sexy individual. I can do that part faster, but I'm a wuss. Is it you or is Pooh's last For the People broadcast? What do you mean, on Twitch, Corbin? I don't know what you're talking. I think it's just you. Yeah, I think just you. Is there an actual need for an SMB3 level? Yeah, dude. A laser belch is the only person who didn't die on that, I feel like, I think. Yeah, it could be Twitch in general. I hate this part. Yeah, I'd like to do sub 50. No. No. For Bang, the 54 is a, like, I just came back to the game thing after 10 months off. Hey.
THX for calling me sexy, so take my money now.
It's easy. It's easy. That's how you make the big bucks. It's gonna bother me until I know what game it is, right, gamer guy? Yeah, Jojo. I know. It was that first jump after checkpoint. What's my PD? 5130 something. Oh god, I played so much Phantasy Star Online on Dreamcast. I played a ridiculous amount of Phantasy Star Online. Yeah. Oh man, I pretended to be sick to stay home from school to play Phantasy Star Online more than once. I used to get so pissed off. I spent all my money to buy a year of a separate phone line because my dad would pick up the phone so you guys don't remember this, but like if you had 56K dial-up and someone else picked up a phone to like make a phone call, it would drop you from your fucking internet. Oh man, it used to piss me off so much. So I spent all the money I had at the time to get a year worth of extra phone line. So that way I could connect to the internet from there. Oh wait, shit. Shit. Fuck that up. Yeah. Yeah, so and then what we would do is I'd have a buddy come over like on the weekend, and then once my parents would go to sleep, we'd hook up both Dreamcasts and play Phantasy Star Online together in one room with 2 different phone lines. Yeah. No, shit. I loved Phantasy Star Online so much, even though it was only 5 levels. You know, pretty much. I mean, that's what it was, and it was just so much fun, man. Like that was probably the first. That was the first game where I really got like the quest for loot, and then EverQuest was the next. Yeah. I'm excited for Phantasy Star Online too, yeah. I'm pretty fucking excited about it. I tried to get in the beta, but you know, I didn't. It was easier to get a Valorant drop. No, I never played Ultima Online. You didn't enjoy Phantasy Star Online? I don't know. It was just so much fun. It was like both peaceful and intense all at one time, if that makes sense. I think the other thing that I loved about Phantasy Star Online was that you could have a little, and this might be just something I'm a sucker for. You could have the little pet that would float with you, and you could get them like super customizable. Dude, I spent so long just to try and get the Sega Genesis one. It's the same thing for Sonic Adventure in the KO Garden, man. Hours in that. The mags, they were called, yeah. Oh no! I didn't even know that existed! Ooh, that's painful. That was literally a Kaizo block out of nowhere. Yeah. That was literally one out of nowhere. Yeah, that's how you know a game of your childhood really meant something, is if you'd get up early to play it before school. I would do that with EverQuest all the time. Like I would fight everything I could at night and like get all loot as much as I could, then I would go sell it before school in the East Commons. And then I would rinse and repeat. I wrote lots of papers by hand while playing EverQuest. Why meditating in EverQuest specifically. Waiting to get my mana back up. You know what? Everyone hated on how slow like EverQuest was with the meditating and shit, but like that's kind of one of my favorite parts about it was like hindsight, like meditating in hell levels. Like if you got fucked while you guys were all waiting to meditate, like it was like the consequences were so dire. Or if you died in level 41, you know what I mean? You went right back down to level 40 no matter what. Yeah. Dude, did you ever like have that buddy that like went from like level 43 to level 39 in like a day? Oh, used to feel so bad for them. Anytime you'd get a level in EverQuest, ding, and everyone in the zone would just be so pumped for you. was pretty good. Oh my god, dude, doing this section when you're on a good run is a lot harder than doing it when you're on a bad run. Hey, that's a real PB. That is a real PB right there. That is a real actual PB. Yeah. Not a return PB, that is an all-time. That is the best I've ever done at this game. Oh, that makes me happy. I haven't had a PB in a long time. Doesn't change my place on the leaderboard at all, but 28 seconds than I've ever done before. Better than I've ever done before, so that's pretty cool.